Hello and welcome back to another episode of Planetbase with your host, Slenva the Silver Dragon. Things have been going better, and I have started to make some fiddling around to try and optimize my food production by mixing tomatoes, onions, rice, and wheat as our primary staple foods, to try and make it so that when food is produced by our meal makers, it produces multiple at a time, along with like any meats we produce. It doesn't seem to matter which meat you use, since the meats can be used interchangeably, basically. What we're gonna do is have a mixture of GM tomatoes, GM onions, rice pads, and wheat pads for our income vegetables, which means we should have plenty of, well, generally both of the major wheat, the major starch produced. We'll have two major starch producers and two major general food productions. And I think that should help to ease a lot of the issues we might run into regarding those things. GM onions. Admittedly, GM tomatoes and GM onions, if I recall, are high maintenance. Let's see here. I just need to look at that real quick. Yeah, fast production and high maintenance. And also the rice and the wheat are at least moderate maintenance, which means these things are going to require continuous work quite frequently. On the flip side, though, having these high maintenance items means we'll have less to worry about on other spectrums. And I think I can actually just start reducing our overall production considerably. The demand for production, rather. Just go through and if we don't need all these producing as much, perhaps we can save a lot of time and effort for other things. For example, we'll make some medicinal pads here. In fact, I'm going to add, like, about that many, and then we'll add some, you know, some trees. Because surely people like some trees. Why not? Maybe that'll make people happier. A lot less trouble to have to go to manage and maintain. And then we got some medicinal herbs that'll be coming in at regular intervals, so that might help out with things as well. Don't need more spares so much. We do have an abundance of vegetables and meat, though, so let's go ahead and sell as much as we can. Maybe a gun. We do have quite a surplus of guns now, which is kind of surprising. I've been letting it just slowly increase. Excuse me. Slowly increase. So let's see here. How much can I can get a few coins more? Yeah, that'll do. Okay. With all the medicinal herbs being produced here, perhaps that will allow us to grow a considerable amount of herbal goods. Most of our food is going to be primarily coming from this area now, which is right next to a massive storage. And then those resources, immediately upon moving from that storage, will go out to the rest of the base. Which that's currently how it's arranged. Because I don't really have a lot of food production anywhere else, except over here. Which is actually being maintained for once. But I need to rearrange the system here, over here, so it has a different kind of setup as well. It needs to be set up like the other ones. I'm going to go ahead and just trim out everything that isn't of the existing collections and just make it a lot easier on my people to maintain the primary food cluster. Because look at how much food we got now. It's like absurd. I'm kind of surprised actually at how quickly my food has just skyrocketed from that small set of changes I've made. Just a small set of changes, and then we just got so much food it's coming out our ears. Okay, yeah, that was a significant change in how much food we're producing. Without much really... In fact, we took food production away because we have so much food. I'm impressed. We have even got a surplus of meals now. It's such a small change, and yet it's made a massive difference. Got like 3 farms going right now. I'm going to leave it going for a little bit before I do anything else, but this is making a huge difference. Oak trees, pine trees. Oh, right, these also produce... These consume oxygen during night, produce oxygen during day. Yeah, that's an interesting little mechanic, too. That means that these buildings are actually producing oxygen rather than taking it as much. I mean, they produce oxygen during the day, which is really useful for just being kind of like an off-kilter, off-center. What am I don't know what I'm saying. Never mind. More resources. This will be good. We will sell you veggies and meat. Yes, that's pretty good. And then we'll send money. We will spend money to top off the rest. There we go. That'll give us more bots and more semiconductors. How much is our semiconductor count anyway? 10? Let us increase it to 40. And guns are at now 21 right now. That's pretty good. More guns the better. Let's see here. Those aren't full yet. Is there any other? There's a control center over there. Accumulation of guns will help considerably with our guards. Guards! So how's our food? Our food is still going up, in spite of how much we're spending off on things. Large surplus of guns there. A large surplus of guns there. How many guns is our current cap at? 40? Because there were... Yeah, there's 2 armories in those zones, and then there's also 2 armories up here, right there. So we can have 40 guns grand total. So surplus of guns is really starting to actually add up. Our semiconductors have gone down, but I think that's fine. How's our... Wow, we got 66 bots. Oh yeah, look at all those carrier bots. Excellent. Yeah. This is decent. Very good. I think I'll get some more stuff. More carrier bots, more constructor bots. We'll sell you a bunch of vitro meat and vegetables. I just want to balance it out. Because reasons. Okay. That looks good. And then, actually, we would like some starches, too. Oh, actually, no, we don't. We got a surplus. We got tons of starches. Never mind. We were running low for a while there, and now it's, like, way back up. My little adjustment for the farms is really paid off to making tons and tons of starch and food. We're doing really well on that now. Suddenly, it's a really small adjustment, but super effective. I think that was a massive improvement, just all across the board for our general productivity and function. One small adjustment made massive changes. to basically everything. Okay. I mean, it did restrain some of our actual options of production, but yeah. Oh wow, look at all that whole bad vegetables that were just put down. Sorry, you'll have to wait until the sandstorm's over, then we'll send you resources. Same thing over here. Man, all the carrier bots, we got like crazy amounts of them everywhere. This is great. Ooh. Not everyone is happy though. Vegetables, tomatoes, and vitra meat and onions. Does that mean it's gonna make like a combo meal collection? It did. It made salad, a salad, and a salad. Interesting. Yeah, it's actually saving us time and resources to do that. How was it significant? So much better. So much better. We got so much food. It's crazy. Crazy amounts of food. In fact, we've actually got surplus resources in general. Across the board. A lot of our storage facilities are just filling up now. Huh. Storm's over. Go back to normal operations. And we've still got like a surplus of food and vegetables and meat, vitra meat. I think we can actually open back up again for now. I'm gonna do it. Let's do it. Let's bring back in the colonists and visitors and such. I'm really impressed by how little of a change that did to improve everything. Large group of injured. We got 20 medicine. All right, come on down. We can take you. We'll take care of you. A lot of people are gonna need the medicine, but that's all right. Also, considering it's not like a fatal. Can I please select you? No, I want to. There we go. I want to watch this. See if their health continues to decline, or it just stays steady. It wasn't really declining, so fortunately, a group of miners is a lot easier to tend to than other groups like guards that have been injured through combat or other people injured through other means. I think having an additional 4 medicinal pads has really helped too. And I've also made this area a little bit more pleasant because there's trees there, which helps people in general. I think one of the things I might do in the near future, well, actually I don't know, maybe. How's the food over here? Oh, wow. There's like tons of food over here. Nobody's actually using it yet. That's good to know. Really small adjustment. I keep saying it, but that really small adjustment really helped. And I really am, I'm blown away. I don't even need this much biodome, these many biodomes. Or am I losing food now? No? I don't know. Maybe. Trading ship. What do you have? You have more bots. I would love to buy. You have 35% commission? That's excellent. I will sell you vegetables and vitro meat. Even it out. I will buy from you. Actually, we got plenty of bioplastic and metal. So I just want your coins. At this point, I can't. I have to trade for something else. Okay, we'll just. I have to trade money instead of actual. I can't. It's not worth buying their cash off them. That doesn't make any sense and doesn't really help. There we go. That should be a decent trade. We got some more coins for helping out the injured miners. That's very good. Which I think we just spent to buy more things. That's good. Oh yeah, armory's full. These armories are starting to fill up slowly, but gradually. Yeah. Ah, it's so good. The bots have really taken a lot of load off of our workers in general. I think I will set one of these back to being driller bots, though, because we're actually starting to have a considerable surplus of our general other working force. But I think we could probably switch over to just building driller bots on at least one of these for the future. Yeah, we'll do both of these for driller bots. And then, I think what we'll do next... We still have a huge surplus of spares. I think I'm going to actually take down a few more over here. As soon as... okay, this one I can get rid of now. Let them finish a few. We'll build another spares workshop there. Then we'll recycle this one as soon as it's done. That's good. And then we'll build another spares workshop there. And as soon as this one's done, we'll build another spares workshop there. Excellent. Super good. I'm going to keep this one at all times at high priority. Keeping our spares topped off is very important. Once these semiconductors start getting mass produced, we should be able to build a lot more bots as well to keep ourselves really nicely topped off as a colony. More driller bots means we have less people working in the mines, because there'll be more drill bots doing the job. Trade ship. What do you got? Oh, you got more bots. Excellent. I will buy all of them. Actually, I probably can't. I'll trade off... I'll just get more carrier bots. And we'll trade you meats. Actually, we're starting to run out of meats and vegetables now. We've traded off so much of it. That it's actually starting to have an impact on our overall overall amount of food we have to spare. That'll do. Something to consider, I guess. And now that we've actually got a huge surplus of colonists... Hey, we're up from 130 to 155 colonists. That's great. Ah, oh, that's so good. How's our colony's happiness? Actually, it's pretty good. Prestige has gone up considerably. Huh. Things are actually looking up again. That... Just adjusting, like, the food production here has been crazy good for us. Jeez. I am really quite impressed, I have to say. I think we are losing food very slowly. Very, very slowly. We are slowly burning through our food stockpile. So I will actually have to increase the amount of food we're producing, I think. Mostly in veggies, I think. Maybe. Actually, I should probably mix it. Add in, like... I don't know. We'll see. More bots. Yeah, sure. I'll buy more bots. I'm always happy to buy more bots. I'll sell some spares. I actually got so many of them at this point that trading some of them away, it wouldn't be too bad. medicinal supply or two. And I guess I'll spend the rest with coins. Trade. Biologists. You know, I think... I was about to say it again. I imagine you're getting sick and tired of hearing me say it, so I'm just gonna shut up now. Okay, GM tomatoes. I'll do another stack of GM tomatoes. Another stack of GM onion pads. Actually, I'm not gonna make that many. I'm gonna go ahead and cancel like 4 of them. And then GM tomatoes. We'll do wheat on this side and rice on this side. Then we have a little bit of extra food being produced over here, but not a ton. That should help. And actually, I'd kind of like to fit in, like, some medicinals over like this. You know, like this. That way we've got 4 medicinals over here as well to surplus our medicinal supplies. More medicinal plants for the general public. I think I should build another lab, actually. Or 2. I'm going to try just having like that one extra group there for farming purposes. We'll see how well that does. I don't want to do too much. I got a quick question. Do trees degrade? Oh, hey, what do you know? Trees do not actually degrade over time. So these are actually not costing my biologists time to keep them in tip-top shape. Interesting. So trees I can just put in if I want to and not have to worry about them causing any kind of trouble. I think I'll add some pine trees over here. Yeah, I'll keep it like that. That should be good. Nice pine smell. That'll be good. And over here, I'll add some more pine trees. Or actually, I'll put oaks in this one. Oak trees. Up. Yeah. That's pretty good, I think. I think that's really good. It's awesome. That's excellent. Yes. Medical... Ooh, we got a surplus of medical supplies now. I'm impressed by... Actually, I might not actually need that much as far as a lab for more medical supplies goes, but we might want more, Ooh. Nuclear workers. Oh, small group? Yeah, sure, go ahead. This button. Stop shooting my people! You jerk! No! Invaders came back to pester me, but on the plus side, we're doing relatively well. Oh dear. Stinking intruder. That one wandered quite a ways. Okay. Okay, so we have a surplus of spares, we got a surplus of medical supplies, we got a surplus of... we're actually running a little bit lower on the bioplastic, but we do have a large supply of starch still in stock. Not bad, not bad. I'm gonna leave that one going for now. Just watching here to see how things are working out. I think the extra medicinal pads over here has really helped get our medical supplies up to a decent amount. Wow, we got starch coming up all the way over here. Right. That's probably why some of it's actually not being processed as quickly, because it's not down here. No, those are full. These aren't, though. Not all of them, anyway. Interesting. So how's our supply of bots doing now? We've got 9 driller bots, 6 constructor bots, and 70 carrier bots. Yeah! All the carrier bots. All the things will be carried. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and put in some more basic stuff over here. I'm sure that'll be nice. That'll help with things. Surely. Surely that will help. I think that we are actually able to keep up finally with with the demands of our colony in general. Another thing I'd like to see more of, perhaps, is a little bit more food production. Then again, we still have a huge surplus of food. We don't really need it that badly. It just feels so much better than it was before. I'm gonna go ahead and put some a mixture of pine and oak over here. Then we have 2 slots that we could use for other things. In fact, I will go ahead and put those in. Tomato. Can I select the... I had it for a second there. There we go. GM onion. Okay, GM tomato, GM onion, some wheat, and some rice. There we go. A little bit of everything. Should be nice. I probably shouldn't be putting all that much food stuff in there, because I mean we're doing really well. We don't need more. I think I know what I want to build over here, though. Another lab over here. I'm actually going to build something. Went the whole episode previously without building any structures. I just moved things around inside my base for the most part. Where's the lab? There's the lab. So I could put a lab there. I could make it a large lab. Yeah, I think a large lab right there would be good. We got already like 2 labs over here. We got large lab there, small lab there, connector being smashed by a meteor over here. We got a 3rd lab over there. That'll be good. Meeting controller, control center. I might put stuff in it eventually, but I want to connect more down this way first before I do that. That way I can sort of know where things are in need of being moved, stuff being moved or whatever. You know, we got a surplus of virtually everything at this point. I don't really want to sell anything either. We do have tons of metal. I don't think we're going to use all of that. So I will sell the metal. Well, we will probably use it, just not really quickly. So selling some of the metal will be a good idea, I think. Medical, some coin. Take all their coin that we can sell. Maybe buy a semiconductor. Save us some time with that. Get some more bioplastic, which we're short on. Medicinal plants? No. I guess we can just take back some of the metal then. I guess we could top it off with maybe a... no. That'll do. That's fine. Give them some metal, get a bunch of other resources back. I mean, we got like a ton of metal, like absurd amounts of metal. And I'm not even really utilizing... At this point, I can probably lower the demand on these structures because we have a surplus of driller bots, don't we? Yeah, we got like 11 driller bots, and we're building more. We did lose a carrier bot, looks like, but we're building more carrier bots continuously. We have like 2 driller bots over here. That's pretty good. That real... just building carrier bots seems to have just saved us so much trouble that it's like crazy good at this point in time. 171. We've nearly reached the point where we last had a huge drop in our grand total of people last time. Quite a massive change. Another guard, excellent. How's our weapons doing? We still got like 26, so we're slowly building up our weapon stash. Man, all of these semiconductor foundries is doing so much for us. We're still over our supply of required spares production. Still over the supply we need of extra spares. That one seems to be doing all right. I'm gonna keep looking over my food stockpiles a little bit here, or food production areas, because I want to make sure they're all doing relatively well and not being mismanaged. This one just got added. It's gonna take a little while before it starts to show signs of either being neglected or not. Visitor ships. Something I might do is actually remove like 1 GM onion pad and 1 GM tomato pad on each of these selections, and then replace it with like a pine tree or oak trees or something to kind of make these rooms a little bit nicer. How's our water doing, by the way? Oh, we got tons. We're fine. Fine on water. Another trading ship. What do you have? You have a bunch of starch we could buy. That'd be pretty good, actually. Because apparently our starch supplies went down considerably from all the processing we've been doing. In trade, we'll give you a bunch of metal that we have in surplus. Yeah, that seems like a decent trade. We'll take some coins off you. A few more. Yeah, that'll do. Trade some metal for some coin and starch, and that'll be good for our production. And there's the new lab, ready and operational to build ourselves some more workbenches. Like here and here. Or we can add like some vitro meat machines. Just a few there. Those won't lead into anything because obviously connections are not going to change. No. I want to. Well, I don't actually want to build anything yet. Yeah, I think that's actually pretty good. We've gone pretty far. We've made some considerable restoration of our base. Just this little idea of just like changing around the food production to optimize it has really improved everything across the board from the looks of things. Admittedly, this area is starting to get neglected a little bit. So I might want to reconsider, yeah, I might want to reconsider some of my arrangements of stuff around here. I think the biologists having to run around all over the place is actually making things difficult for them to get stuff done. I'm going to go ahead and cancel this one. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cancel this one real quick before we close up. Then if we do that, and that, and that, that should help. And then over here, yeah, these guys are being neglected as well. Should I leave them in there? I mean, is this area been tended to? A little bit. Being tended to now. This one's kind of like, eh. Okay. I think I'm gonna leave these in for now. More vegetables and pork and things. I think we're doing alright. Our fruit production is kind of like, bouncing around here a little bit. Unsure of its exact positioning yet. We'll improve stuff over here later if we feel that it needs to be done. More medicinal stuff over here is pretty good. How's our power doing, by the way? I think that's it for this episode, guys. I'll be recording. Solenvo out.